if you didn't see the news before this chapter came out, Tagashi's editor basically hyped the hell out of this chapter. He said it was like so great that it brought him to tears, or he's seen something that brought him to tears. So when I seen that, I said, yeah, he's probably overhyping it, but I still thought something great was going to happen in this chapter. I'm reading through and I'm like, oh, yeah, we got played. Now, I didn't think the chapter was bad. I thought it was okay, but okay at best. We had to be honest with ourselves and say, was there anything in this chapter that made us go, Tagashi is back, Hunter x Hunter is about to take over? I also want to apologize to you guys who have watched the recap series that I did. I was trying to basically go over and refresh some people about the events that happened before this chapter came out. And if you guys see my second recap, you can't watch it because I got a copyright strike, so thank you again, Shueisha.
Fall back, all these problems get real. Fuck that copyright, I'ma get that shit appealed. Like 50 Cent say, get the strap like Hardcore Yuri. I don't see you niggas, my vision getting blurry. Try to be nice, try to be your friend. Homies try to give me advice, but I just had to pick up that pen. Trying to take me down, and that's murder she wrote. Motherfuck Shueisha. Satsuki said that quote. Trying to take me down, and that's murder she wrote. Shueisha use a bitch, and I put that on my folks.
I also didn't expect the chapter to drop today. I was expecting it tomorrow. So now the recap series is kind of irrelevant. Now I want to ask this question for the poll. Was this chapter overhyped by the editor or not? Simple. Now talking about the chapter. We go back to Prince Fugetsu, who is with Mizai Storm, of course, due to her using her Ninbeast, apparently, and she was able to teleport to the 3rd floor. So she's talking to Mizai Storm, or Mizai Storm is talking to her, and he's trying to figure out what the hell is going on. So Mizai Storm is questioning Fugetsu, but Fugetsu does not say shit. She's like, yo, I'm not a snitch, I want my lawyer, or I want Kacho. I'm not saying anything else. Now, from the reader's perspective, we're like, Fugetsu, you should probably say something to Mizai Storm so he can try to help you, because we know that Mizai Storm is a good guy. But from Fugetsu's perspective, I understand why she didn't say anything to Mizai Storm. She's in a free-for-all death match where her brothers and sisters want her dead, bodyguards are trying to go after her life, and now you have Morena's group into the mix and they're trying to take and catch a couple of bodies. So in Fugetsu's mind, there's only a select few of people she can trust, which is unfortunate because she still is a kid. Also want to add that it was nice to see Prince Fugetsu's mother, Queen Seiko, go up to hug Fugetsu, because we know this whole family is dysfunctional. A lot of the princes don't like each other. A lot of the queens and the princes don't really get along. So it was just nice to see that mother and daughter bond between the two. Now, because of Fugetsu going to the 3rd floor and then going right back up to her room, everybody's wondering, how the hell did she get there without anybody noticing anything? So now the knowledge of Nin is widespread, because that's the only explanation for how she got to the 3rd floor without anybody noticing. And this is an even bigger problem for people who already are Nin users, because now they know that Fugetsu either has teleportation abilities thanks to her Ninbeast, or that she's able to become invisible and undetected, kind of like Meliron. So because of this, Melody has to work extra hard to find a way for Kacho and Fugetsu to escape, because now Fugetsu is a very easy target. These Nin users and bodyguards now know that Prince Fugetsu's Ninbeast isn't an offensive one. So pretty much all they have to do now is to kill her without anybody knowing that it's them. Also, Fugetsu's Ninbeast could potentially be connected to Kacho's Ninbeast. I mean, we don't know because we haven't seen Kacho's Ninbeast at all. That is a possibility, but of course, that was only speculation because of what Fugetsu said in this chapter. Now, moving on to Benjamin's bodyguard, Rihan/Lihan. And I know it's weird, the translations are always messed up because the L and the R sometimes is switched in Japan. So for now on, I'm going to call him Rihan. We already knew about Rihan's Nin ability. It's called Predator, and basically the more he knows about a target's Nin abilities, then the better he is able to adapt to it. So using Predator, Rihan is able to conjure up this weird, freaky looking Nin creature, and then it actually eats Salé-Salé's Ninbeast. And because Salé-Salé's Ninbeast was eaten, now the people around him who was affected by his nimbies, now they're starting to lose favor for him. You had one of the bodyguards who previously was praising the hell out of Salé-Salé, and after Salé-Salé's nimbies got eaten, he changed his tune completely. Salé-Salé's a great man. He deserves to be king. He has a heart of gold. Yo, low key, Salé-Salé kind of a weird nigga. Like, I don't really fuck with this dude. And now Salé-Salé is in huge danger because his nimbies is gone. He is the first prince to have his nimbies decimated. So Rihan calls up another one of Benjamin's bodyguards, Yushohi, and he's like, yo, I did what I needed to do. You clean up the job and take this nigga out. Now, Yushohi has some weird nin ability and apparently is literally called How to Get Away with Murder. Now, one of the conditions for it is he has to be within 20 meters of his target, and apparently he already has Prince Fugetsu marked with it. So now he's going after Salé-Salé since, of course, his nimbies is gone. We didn't really get key details about how this is supposed to work, but I can safely say that Cell, he's going to die within the next day. Now, at the end of the chapter, we see that the stowaway has been captured, which kind of surprised me. The stowaway refers to Looney, and if you don't remember who Looney is, he's the guy with the crescent scar on his face who's been murking innocent guys left and right, and he's in Morena's group, and now he has the ability to basically teleport in and out of places on some pocket dimension type of shit. So given Looney's nin abilities, I find it strange that they already have him captured. They could have somebody else captured, but we don't know this yet. Now again, I don't believe that this chapter lived up to the hype that the editor set, okay? But I do think it did a good job of easing us back in after the hiatus. But the whole dialogue text that we usually get didn't really help his case. So even though I'm disappointed that we didn't get to see Kurapika or the Spider Troop or Hisoka, I'm still excited that Hunter x Hunter is back. But guys, that is it for this review. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. Satsuki the Savage, out.